Good morning to everybody. Wake up, wake up. We have a post on shopping the house. This here are all the items I'm going to be, well, not all. I have probably a lot more. This is what I found so far. These are the items I'm going to do centerpieces with for the holidays. This is called shopping the house because I didn't buy any of this for this. Every bit of this you see on this table, and there's a lot here. I already own and have paid for. My husband was just complaining the other day how much money I'm spending, and because he sees all the projects I've gotten doing. I have to keep telling him I'm not spending any money. All this stuff I've already spent in the past. So all these centerpieces you're going to see are going to be free or almost free. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use and not use because these have been sitting in a box for about a year or so. And I haven't even fluffed them up, so that's why they look a little smushed. And some of them I noticed were damaged, and I'm not even saying that's a bad thing, because if I have pieces, I'm not throwing them away. I'm going to use them for other centerpieces just to fill in things. So even when you have something broke off, don't throw it away. Put in a little bag and save it. Maybe you can hot glue it to a wreath or some other little project you're doing to spruce it up. So there's all kinds of stuff over here. Look at all this stuff I have. I may pick that up and use it in something. Don't know yet. I have so many little pieces that have broke off and pulling it out of these bags. We'll see what I'm going to do when I get in here and get doing. Okay, all these flowers. These are not even a year old. These things are probably, I'm going to say 3 or 4 years old. So these are not like, oh, I just bought them last year. No, these are 3 or 4 years old. That's why they look so smushed. I had leg surgery last year, so I didn't even decorate last year. So these have been sitting in a bag for a minimum of 2 years or more. These are probably about 3 years old, and probably the vases are probably like, I don't know, we're going to say 4 years old, not quite sure. And they're bought from thrift stores. I didn't even pay cash for, full price for those. Those are from thrift stores, both of them. And the little beads inside are from Dollar Tree, because you know I love Dollar Tree. And these little rocks, who knows where I got them. It might have been from Dollar Tree, or it might have been, I might have bought a large container of rocks, because I've done that from Home Depot. So there's a lot of stuff here. And this isn't all I have, guys. I'm just showing you a table full. And I will probably have another 2 or 3 tablefuls of stuff that I'm going to pull out in the next couple days before I can start doing Christmas tablescapes, centerpieces, whatever I'm going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. Depends on the weather and how my electronics hold up. As you knew, I had a ton of stuff that I had merchandise to do for Halloween, and I maybe only did a third of it. I mean, I honestly had that much more stuff I didn't even take because I had so many electronic problems in October. So next year I'm going to try to use all the pieces I had, for this last Halloween that I didn't use. So I won't even have to buy anything for Halloween next year either, because I have so much stuff for Halloween I already own, stuff that I borrowed, stuff that I just didn't have time to do. So I'm starting early on Christmas, where I can hopefully have most of this up by December something. I don't know for sure like I said, what I'm going to get up and what I'm not, but let's try, because the weather does put a play in it, and also if I'm going to have electricity, because we had our power cut off 3 days last month, and we also had to have an electrician to come out and try to get things working again. And so those are all big issues. So I just thought I would share what I have in just my house. So before you go out and spend a lot of money, I had no idea I had this much greenery. And you know something, guys? I still have more. This isn't even all of it. So there really isn't any reason even why I should have to go to Dollar Tree. There really isn't. I am done shopping for Dollar Tree for Christmas. There's always a chance I might need some little thing to tweak something. I shouldn't even say that. There is always a possibility. But I think what I've already spent for Christmas, and with what I already have, I really don't think I need anything else. I think I have enough to do everything. And I know I have at least another table full of greenery in that house. I just got to find it. But I'm working on red and white right now. So those are the pieces I found. So that's what we're going to start with. I'll probably do another update maybe next week on the other greenery that I have in the house that are different colors, because I know I have a lot of other things in my house to go with those tablescapes that are different colors. I'm not even going to tell you what color, because they're going to be a surprise. These are my red and white floral pieces, because I'm going to do red and white right now, because I have a couple centerpieces I'm going to do that are red and white and with gold. Oh, I also forgot to mention, somebody at work gave me this cute little candle for Christmas. Isn't it cute? So we're not counting that as a cost either, because it was a gift for the garden. And all this other stuff, these are Christmas gifts, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And aren't they beautiful? And I've used them in some posts in the past, if you want to go back and look. I don't know if it was last year or the year before, because I've had them a couple of years. Because like I said, last year I had knee replacement, and I don't even remember if I even put anything partly up last year for December, because I had knee surgery. And I was out of commission for about 3 months. So, I mean, I did put something up, I know, but not a lot. This year we're going to go full out centerpieces and tablescapes. So keep in mind, don't go spend money if you have stuff in your house. I see all these girls that I know have tons and tons of stuff, and I see all still going out and shopping for more stuff. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it. I have a tiny, tiny house, very tiny, limited space, so I have to reuse what I have. In my office, reason why I have an office, guys, is I have no children at home. So if you're wondering, how if your house is so tiny, how do you have an office? Well, when you have no children at home, you can turn a bedroom into an office. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you this. I have boxes from the floor almost to the ceiling full of stuff. So you're going to see probably, maybe starting next year, maybe we'll have a post once a month, shop your house, before I do whatever I'm going to do for that month. And that probably would be a good thing too, because that's not going to cost me anything either for a post. You know, if I'm going to put post up, so many as I'm trying to put up, I got to find things that don't cost money. Guess what? Shopping your house doesn't cost you any money. Go out there, do some of those things. You know, doing tags and stuff doesn't cost you any money. Do some of the tags. I know a lot of you put up great content. Go out there and see what they're doing. See what you have, that they have, that you don't have to spend any money. So if anyone thinks I'm going out there and spending a fortune every single month, I do spend money, don't get me wrong, I do. But this coming year, I'm not going to have a lot of money. So I'm going to do as many projects as I can without spending anything. I'm also, I don't know if you heard, I've mentioned it before, on all my fairy gardens, I am not going to buy one fairy product all of next year. All I'm going to buy to do my fairy garden is plants, because, you know, I got to have new plants. And that's it. And why can I do that? Because I've been doing fairy gardens for 7 years. I have so many things are fairy related that I've already bought and paid for in boxes. I think I can go open some boxes, and that's what I'll show you too. I'll bring out a bunch of stuff at a time when I open up boxes this year, and we're going to shop that house as much as we can. So let's do a shop your house challenge every single month. Let's see if all of you can go out into our homes, into our closet, into the garage, and see what we can find we already own and shop our houses before we go shopping at any of the stores. Doesn't matter how much or how little, just see how much we can reuse, repurpose from our own homes. Not even going to Goodwill, just what we have in a box in our house, in a bag. Well, I'm done talking about saving money, but this is what I'm doing. Shop the house before you do any projects. Bye for now. If you're not already following, start following. Bye-bye. My first centerpiece here. I'm not too happy how it looks yet. Just wanted to show you the process a little bit as I can. It's hard for me to be filming and doing this at the same time. Maybe by next year I'll get better and I can do that, but right now I can't do it. I started with the tallest pieces to go in the back. So as you can see, I have some of these that are really tall, and that's where they're at. Then the next size, I put them in this, I had 2 of these, so I put both, 1 at each end. I have 3 of these reds, so I put 1 on one side, 1 in the middle, and then 1 over here. I had 3 of these white florals, and I put 1 on each end and 1 in the center. This one came with some pine cones already connected, so that's where they're at. And then the berry theme is up the center. But I'm still not happy with how it's turning out. I have a big holly bush that I'm gonna stick in there and see if that's what I'm missing. I'll take you a picture of that when I get done. It's hard to believe, I only put 1 holly bush in here, and that's what it needed. It looks great to me now. I hope you think so too. All it was a holly bush, and really it didn't have much on it but greenery. But it filled it in, and I think that's what it needed. Very happy how it looks. I don't want to put anything else in it. I have all kinds of stuff still I could put in it, but I'm not going to. It looks full enough. I don't want it to get too full, and it looks perfect. And I'm going to clean off one of my tables, and I'm going to show you where it's going to go in the house, and then I'm going to show you how awesome it's going to look. Hopefully, I'm going to say the word hopefully. Guess I shouldn't keep talking. It might not look as good as I think, but in my mind it's going to look perfect.